Alright guys, so I figured I'd film this before my kids get up and start acting crazy, because they already think it's Christmas because it's Christmas break. And they have been bothering me every single day about gifts, which is just fun. Mom, where are our gifts? Mom, Mom, Mom. None of them believe in Santa, let's just say. The 7-year-old kind of, sort of, does a little bit, but mostly not. But anyways, I was able to get one gift each for them. Well, and I also got a pillow. Anyways, it's just like 2 gifts each. And one child chose to get the money that I was going to spend on what I got everybody else, so he could use his lawnmower money. I don't know if that video ever went up, because I don't know what videos at this point have gone up and what haven't. I'm having a rough time, y'all. That's just all there is to it. I know you're probably tired of hearing it from all these people that they're having a rough time during this holiday season. But I just am. Yesterday I had a bit of a breakdown. More than just a bit of a breakdown. My youngest came to me with spots around his ankle and up his left leg. They looked like hives. So I couldn't get any of the doctors to call me back. I was desperate. I contacted my mother-in-law, which we all know how that is. And because I told her that the Children's Hospital had told me I couldn't give him like aspirin or Tylenol or ibuprofen because it could mask the symptoms of him actually being really, really sick, she basically, and it took me calling and crying to my husband to get him to call her to call me back, which I think is ridiculous, because I want to know if I should be concerned about it. And by the time I heard from her, I had tried to call my mother. My mother wasn't calling me back. She's been really good at that lately. And then about not calling me back. I was just not in a good spot. I called Jess and Jesse, and they did their best to calm me down, because I'm just so overwhelmed. I'm gonna try not to cry because I did enough of that yesterday. Having one kid that is, is incurable. Phone just went weird. Having one child that is incurably sick, has multiple problems wrong with him, has not just a rare disorder, he has a rare disorder is what they consider it. That was enough to deal with, but then now I have a child with another rare, it's not a rare, but it's a rare disorder, is just finally catching up with me. I literally spent all day in bed yesterday, as much as possible. I still took care of my kids as much as possible, and like I said, the other 2 middle ones are sick also. My husband was mocking me the night before because I was wiping things down with the Clorox wipes, and then he had told me that he wasn't even using the hand sanitizer when he came home. And that kind of just really got to me, because I was like, you can't even do that for your child. You can't even just use some hand sanitizer. Do I like having dry hands all the time? Not really. But I deal with it because it will help our child. We're coming to a point that we're going to be hitting a new deductible cycle, and they want to do 2 new genetic tests that were finally approved, but we don't go see them until January 5th, which will mean we'll have to pay out of pocket again, and we can't pay $5,000, and each of these tests are $5,000 to $6,000. We can't pay that out of pocket. I just can't. But I want the best for my kid, so whether it's a negative or a positive. So I don't know if I should call the doctor and see if we can get the test moved up to, where they draw them here. And then we hit the deductible, hit it in this deductible this year. I know my husband will be mad at me if I do it. So I don't know what to do. I mean, as a parent, you want to do what's best for your kid. I called a aplastic anemia patient educator place. It's like an institute that deals with all of this. And they gave me a doctor's number that is willing to talk to patients even if they don't see. He's like the leading person. And he gives out his phone number in the study of aplastic anemia. So I may try calling him just to see what he thinks I should do for the test, because I don't necessarily trust the doctor here, because of course she's going to say yes, she wants the test done, because it's another tick off of the list of things to tick off. I mean, it could just be idiopathic and there's no reason that it happened. But do I want to wait until things go really bad south again and then have to pay for it? I mean, and then wish I would have done the test now? I don't know. Anyways, like I said, I was so upset about no Christmas, upset about no money, upset about you name it, and I was upset about it. Not proud of myself at all. I had a couple sugar cookies. What did I have? And then lunch, dinner, I ordered a Pizza Hut, and I never ordered Pizza Hut because I just don't. But I wasted $20 on pizza and cookie. I mean, it ended up being dinner for the kids and my husband also, but I ate everything but 3 pieces of the cookie, 2 breadsticks, I think 3 pieces of pizza throughout the day. I'm not sure. I need to get back on track. I need to stop this ball that's rolling down the hill, because I feel like I'm like this little person trying to hold up this ball that's rolling down this hill, and it's boulder, and it's heavy, y'all, and I'm doing it by myself. But anyways, so I asked her, because I wasn't sure, because I have Guillain-Barré syndrome, and you always have it, whether you have like symptoms of it or not. You just always have it. Stress can set it off, which set it off the first time. So there's that to worry about also. Yay. But once you get diagnosed with aplastic anemia, you always have it, and they just want to monitor you your entire life. So there's that. And my husband keeps on insisting that he's not sick, and it's just frustrating because he is sick. I mean, he runs around like he's not sick, and he doesn't understand why he can't go outside, and me as a mother, I deal with 95% of it, telling him why he can't go outside, but he's 7 and he doesn't understand, and then he gets mad at me, and it doesn't feel good to have your children always mad at you. And the rest of them are teenagers, so they're always mad at me anyways, because they're teenagers, or at least, and they don't understand, why he's getting so much more special attention, and I think they blame him a little bit for the Christmas situation, and yes, I know this is a weight loss channel, but people, this is directly affecting my weight loss, or my weight gain, or whatever, because it's affecting my eating, and I'm letting it do it, and I'm mad at myself for letting that happen. And that's what I'm saying now. I need to stop. Because, you know, and again, I want to be here to support people and to encourage people, but I also want you guys to know that, you know, life is real. Things happen that you don't intend on happening. And it is hard sometimes. I just don't want you to see the, and not, by not any means am I always happy, chipper. Of course not. That's just not my personality. But I guess I just want you people to know that I'm still here. I did go last night, and I got some somewhat healthy food, or some, you know, obviously not Pizza Hut, to try to get back on track. And I think I'll be trying just to drink a lot of water today and get my hydration up, because I know it's down. I just feel like such a huge failure in so many different areas right now, and this is one I don't want to be a failure at. It's been impossible to get to the gym unless I wanted to go at midnight. And with our roads, the way they were being so slick yesterday, it finally got up to like 50, or maybe that was the day before. Anyways, and the roads are now pretty much dry, so that's good. But just in a state of I don't know what to do, other than the fact that I need to get back on track. So hopefully today I will be able to show you. I mean, I start filming every single day. I do. But what's the point of showing you me eating a pizza box? I mean, anyway, so I'm going to try to show you guys what I have today. I'm going to track everything, try to track everything, and get back on track, because this is ridiculous. Christmas Eve shouldn't be bad, because my mother-in-law does Weight Watchers also, and they're having prime rib. I hate prime rib. I don't like bloody pieces of meat, so that should be fine. Anyway, so that's where I've been. I hope I'm headed to better places. Hopefully today I don't end up in, I mean, literally I was in bed all day long yesterday. Nothing could have wedged me out of my bed except for my house being on fire. So, alright, so I will talk to you guys later, hopefully with a more happy vlog. I'm sorry it was such a crying mess one. But that's just kind of been where I've been at lately. Alright, here's to tracking and better food for today. And today is Thursday. I keep on thinking it's Wednesday, but it's Thursday, yes. Alright, talk to you guys later. Thanks for listening. Bye.